So I was born in Iowa City, and my mom went to University of Iowa. So she went to law school there. So I would be a Hawkeye fan. So I went up going to, when I was a kid, I was a Hawkeye fan. Now I'm a Bulldog fan. Grew up going to football games, Kinnick Stadium, and then I would go to the Hawkeye camps when I was a kid. And the Hawkeye camp would come up to Storm Lake, Iowa. That was their only traveling camp, and it was really cool. Jerry Strom put him on. He's an awesome guy. I think there's a basketball ops guy. But my first camp, this is a funny story, and my first camp, I had a coach. I was in fourth grade. I had a coach for the camp, and I was the type that, if I'd lose a game, I'd lose my mind and, throw temper tantrums and stuff like that. And couldn't shake hands afterwards. I was that kid. So, but now I can. Now I'm appropriate. Yeah,
what anger management class did you use? Did you read a book on
it
anger
depends
management?
on who if I'm going against some of my staff, like we won't talk to each other for 2 hours afterwards. But so I fourth grade. I'm my first camp I ever go to. It's the Iowa Hawkeye Northwest Iowa camp, and I went through the week, and true story. I ended up winning MVP or outstanding camper, my first camp ever, whatever it was. And so my coach for the camp went up to my mom afterwards and told my mom and said, "Hey, man, he reminds me a lot of myself." And the coach that it was an assistant coach for Iowa, and his name was Bruce Pearl. And so, yeah, how about that? He was my fourth grade coach.
That is really cool.
For 4 days, 3-hour camp every morning, 9 to noon.